Ladies, gentlemen, fellow gamers, welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Apologize for the delay in posting this video. I've been playing a ton of Overwatch lately. Got it launch day, which I usually don't do with games, but wow, what a really good game. I was planning to record some matches and post those online. Two problems I ran into. The first, possibly the most critical, is that my computer just can't handle rendering the game and recording it at the same time. It's very CPU intensive, and sadly my computer is just not upgraded for it. So if you want to see some of those videos, you'll have to shuffle, about $600 my way so I can upgrade my computer's CPU to handle it. Otherwise, we'll be focusing on some other great games. We've still got lots of Heroes of the Storm we can play, lots of heroes that we haven't tried yet, and of course we still have the Shadowrun Returns Let's Play that we've been working on as well. Today we're going to be playing as Valla. Valla is a ranged assassin. She was included in the launch of the game. She's a very good character, struggles in certain team comps, particularly if there's a lot of crowd control, but she's actually pretty good all around. She can function pretty well in most situations. So we're going to go ahead and jump on in, and I will show you how good Valla can be in a match. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Garden of Terror. It's a beautiful day for destruction. So we are playing on a team with a Nubarak. We also have a Zagara, a Liming, and a Sonya. This is going to be an interesting setup here because we have a decent front line, but a Nubarak is going to be supposedly dipping in and out of battle. Sonya tends to stay a little more towards the front/mid line, so we'll just have to wait and see how that all plays out. The enemy team has a Liming, a Stitches, and a Zebo, a Murky, and a Tyrael. Quite a bit of CC, unfortunately. So that's going to make things tough. We're going to go for composite arrows at level 1. Composite arrows increase the range of our W to this, which is quite long. Normally I think it goes to about here. So this is just a good good talent to take whenever you're on a team against a lot of CC, or you're scared about getting locked down, like I am in this situation. Valla's W is composite arrows, as I just showed you right there. Her Q is Hungering Arrow. Hungering Arrow is basically like a homing missile. It kind of flies around the screen. I think it prioritizes heroes over minions, but I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on it. Her E is Vault. Vault lets her kind of dash in an area. It's good for escapes. It's also good for chasing down kills. I could have killed him there, but oh well. Okay, this is what I'm really concerned about. Yeah, that was close. Stitches could really mess us up. We might be able to get a kill here. It doesn't look like it. We're just going to get zoned out, unfortunately. And we got to be really careful to not let that happen. Thankfully, we've got Vault. You can see how much mana that chunked out of us, though. It's a very, very mana-hungry ability, so we've got to be very careful not to overuse it, or we just won't have any mana for fights. So Valla is a character that you have to know when to engage and when not to engage. It's very dangerous to go ham with her, but at the same time, if you don't choose a moment to just kind of go in and let loose, you're not contributing anything to the fight. So she requires a lot of awareness, a lot of situational awareness of where the enemy team is probably at, what's going on and what's likely to happen. So Murky's here. He's kind of harassing us. I'm not sure if the enemy team is going to be following in, but I'm just going to be working down this Garden Terror, trying to take him out so that hopefully we can get these seeds without any problems. It looks like the enemy team took the Terror up there, so Murky was just kind of harassing us, which is good. So here they are. We walked right into that, which is great. That's exactly what I was hoping to do. Exactly what I wanted to do. So now, yeah, this is kind of the thing. You know, if we turn, this could get hairy very quickly. So we are going to try to make something happen here. There we go. There we go. Hungering arrow. Oh, jeez. Whew. Yeah, that Murky Nazemo combo there, pretty nasty. We are going to be able to stay in lane because of the fountain. They didn't get a Garden Terror, and we didn't get a Garden Terror, so that's about as good as we could ask for. I don't think I was in that. I think that might have been a little bit of lag going on there, but whatever. Just kind of roll with it. That happens. Murky is my least favorite character in the game. I hate him with a passion. I hate playing as him. I hate fighting against him. I just don't like him at all. It's pretty much an irrational hatred. He's not broken. He's not, you know, unbalanced or anything like that. I just don't like him. And I think that that tends to put me on tilt whenever I play against him. Nice. I also take an inordinate amount of pleasure whenever he dies. But that's kind of my frustration with him, is you can kill him, but then he just comes right back. Just comes right back. And Urbrax standing right in the middle of those leaping toads. That's great. There's Murky. We have to be really careful whenever he gets level 10, because he'll probably take the stun, and he will probably become a major pain in the butt. At this level, we're going to take Caltrops. Caltrops leave behind basically a slowing field that we really do need to take against this team comp. Because if they try to chase us, we need to be able to disengage, or we're just going to be in a lot of trouble. There's 3 of them bottom. One of our guys just left, but I'm pretty confident that we can continue to push against this. Liming just completely missed that there, but we need to be careful, not underestimate her. Valla's really good at pushing. Her W only consumes 60 mana, which is really not much. It's not much at all, and that was not a good arcane missile by our Liming. So it's really advantageous just to kind of pop it every now and again, just to push the lane. Her Q, you got to be a little more careful of. It uses the same amount of mana, but it doesn't really accomplish as much. So it's really more about securing kills, like in this instance. Come on. Ah, that's sad. That's sad. If I had used my E with my Q, I could have secured that kill. So that's a misplay on my part right there. But that's okay. That's okay. We're pretty even in XP, regardless of the fact that they have twice as many kills as we do. Doesn't really matter in this instance. Our biggest priority now is to get enough seeds for a Garden Terror. We need to do that so that we can get some momentum and get ahead. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get those seeds over there, but I don't think that's wise in this instance. I don't know where the enemy team is, so we're just going to farm a little bit in the middle. Someone needs to get our Garden Terror. It looks like a Nubrak's going to be doing just that. Yeah, I don't recommend going in there. He's too close to towers. I'm going to make sure that they're not here. Looks like Sonya had the same idea, and it looks like she wants to get this. Now, they are level 10, so if we get into a team fight now, that would be very bad. I was in the root. I was in the root. That's okay. We took the healing ability at level 4, Vigorous Assault. It used to be called Vampiric Assault. So not really anything lost there. I have tried a couple of builds where you don't go for Vigorous Assaults, but it's really just not good enough. At this point, we are going to go and try to stop the Terror from taking down our thing. Now, I could have gone in on that Nazebo, but I think this is more important. I really do. It doesn't look like Sonya agrees. they've already got a level ahead of us, and I don't want them to get 2 levels ahead of us, because anything beyond a 1 level advantage, it really turns into a situation where it's very hard to make anything happen. So we really don't want to underestimate the power of this terror. I'm going to use my Q on Lai Ming there just to say, hey, back off, I'm here. We were able to take down that terror. They did quite a bit of damage, and I'm not sure how much our Garden Terror is actually accomplishing right now. That's a really weird place for that Zagara ult. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Crap, 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 crap. That was weird. Huh. I had a bit of a lag spike there because from my perspective, I had started the vault, but then I died, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. But that's going to be the problem against this team comp, is they have so much CC between Stitches and Murky, Nazebo, Tyrael. Pretty much all of them except Lymene have CC, so I got to be very careful about my positioning in this match. We're gonna go bottom. Let's see if we can make anything happen. Maybe take down this this turret here. If nothing else, we can at least push the lane and keep farming XP. This is going to be dangerous because we don't have the healing fountain. We do have to be careful. Made him use that bubble of his. So we've got to be careful here because our tower is very pushed, and a misstep here could be quite disastrous. I'm going to see if I can make them back off. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do anything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Without a front line, we're not going to be very effective in this fight at all. This is always the danger with Valla, is that you're a big target. People have really figured out her damage potential, and so they go after her very, very hard. I think at this point I need to get either Frost Shot or Giant Killer, and it kind of depends on how defensive I want to be. Normally I would go against Frost Shot if I was worried about being targeted, but frankly the problem is that everyone can jump on me or bring me to them, so I'm going to go Giant Killer and just try to make myself more of a threat, hopefully be able to burn people down before they become too much of a problem. I'm not going to bother with this Murky here. Yes I am. Yes I am. Really wish that I had my ultimate right now, but we did manage to take out this Tyrael and the Murky, and we need to get the hell out of here. Holy crap, Lyming does a lot of damage. Not to be messed with at all. We're going to poke her a little bit. You know, and that's the thing. Sometimes with Valla, all you can do is poke. But, you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do, you know, and sometimes it's better to poke and say, I am still a threat, you do not want to be near me, than it is to go all in and try to make a kill happen. We're going to join this team fight. They didn't really need us, so now we're going to be pushing back this lane. This is a really bad time for us to have to push against these mercs because the seeds are up and we are behind pretty substantially. So we are even in levels though, so this could be going a lot worse. So we were able to even out this this lane here, and now we're gonna go up here and see if we can make something happen. I don't know what Anubarak was trying to do there. Anubarak is a character that does not have a lot of damage output. He really is all about team fights. He's all about harassment, and so that was just not a good choice on his part. We're gonna go in on this Stitches, and then we're gonna back up a little bit and just use our Q to try and make something happen. We're having a lot of trouble here though. Frankly, it's amazing we didn't die there. We're going to try to Sippy Cup, get some healing. Ah, no! Jeez. That was a very good hook by Stitches. It's hard to dodge sometimes. With Stitches, I think what you have to do is play the character and know where would I land the hook, where would I try to fire it. That way you can successfully dodge it. Otherwise, if you see it too late, you're just going down. But we're actually not doing too bad. They didn't accomplish as much as they could have. I'm going to ping that someone needs to get our Garden Terror, because now that their Terror is down, we can go back on the offensive. This is a pretty close match. So regardless of the outcome of this, I'm going to be pretty happy. with how this is going, because I feel like we're actually doing pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, they've got more kills than we do, but at the same time, they haven't been able to turn that into a full-on blowout. So we're going to poke, and we're going to secure this kill. So there goes the Gazebo. We're going to go in on the Stitches. I'm hoping that we can get some CC against him. Doesn't look like we are. Tyrael looks ripe for the kill here, so I'm going to attack him, see if we can make something happen there. We're not, but we were able to push him out. At this point, we're going to go for Executioner, I think. I do not want any part of that, so we are going to GTFO. No, we're not. No, we are not. This is bad. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Vault is up in 2 seconds. I really should have gone for the double charge on it. Lai Ming is a pretty dangerous character. We got to be very careful against her because she could kill us. We did manage to escape, though, and she went pretty deep for that. Someone took out Murky's egg, so I am hoping that he dies because, oh, I hate Murky. I hate him so much. They got another Garden Terror at some point. I don't remember when that happened. Obviously, I haven't been paying very much attention. We are not accomplishing anything with our Garden Terror, which is very disheartening at this point. So, stood right in that polymorph. Fantastic. We are going to just kind of try to zone out a little bit here. Just get him to leave. But it looks like he's going to let us kill him. So that's great. We will take that. And I'm going to go in. I'm going all in on this. Didn't really get to do much, but no. I don't know where he went. Maybe he's in this bush? Yeah, I'm not sure where he went. That was a good escape on his part. The cooldown on our alt, our strafe, is actually pretty low. So you shouldn't be afraid to use it if you think you're in a good situation. That probably wasn't the best. I didn't really have the positioning to secure that kill, but that's all right. We made him leave, and you know, sometimes you just have to take what you can get. So we are almost a level 18, but they've got a full level of experience on us. So this is not a great situation. Our team isn't playing optimally. Our Nubarak isn't really where we need him when we need him. So I'm kind of frustrated with him right now. My Murky hatred knows no bounds. We're going to strafe here, see if we can get them to leave. He's going back in on us. This could be a mistake on his part. Okay, we were able to take him out, but they also took out our Sonya. Come on, get that Lai Ming. Get that Lai Ming. Yeah. See, if we had a Nubarak there, we could have easily made something happen there. And I'm not quite sure. Was our Lai Ming in that fight? I feel like she was, but she really didn't contribute much. So we're just getting outplayed in this situation is the problem. Valla is very dependent on a good team to really be effective. Again, because she's so squishy and because she's so vulnerable to CC, it was definitely a mistake to go for Executioner here. I should have taken Tumble because having 2 charges of Vault would have been good. Stone Skin would have been okay, but again, that's not going to do us much good if we are stun locked. So I would have preferred to have 2 charges of Vault. Let's group up for a team fight. They keep catching us alone. I don't know if it's too late to say this. I'm hoping not. But you never know. Sometimes, you know, just friendly reminders will kind of snap people out of the tunnel vision that they get into. And it does look like that we are grouping up a little bit. If we can catch them, we might be able to make something happen. But Zagara is already splitting off to push mid, so I'm not very confident about this. Wow, we almost killed that Lai Ming. We should be able to. Boom. There we go. Okay, we're just going to auto-attack here. We just need to auto-attack. We're going to auto-attack this guy and hope for the best. That was enough. That was enough. Come on. What the heck? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag today because I was mashing the E button and Valla was just kind of standing there and then all of a sudden I was dead. That's frustrating. At this point, we're going to go for Nexus Frenzy. Increases attack speed and range. We really need we really need the damage output both to heal, and we also need the extra damage. But what we really need is that range increase, because we're just too close in these fights and we're getting focused on very hard. We did manage to take down quite a substantial chunk of the enemy team, so this could have been a lot worse. Not super thrilled with the outcome of that fight. I don't know what that was. Sunny's going to die. Wow. Wow. That was so bad. Yeah. So our team's kind of falling apart here. That's very frustrating. And it seems like Zagara is focusing on split pushing rather than being involved in the fight, which is really not what we need. Split pushing is good in certain situations. It's possible that this might be how we win the fight, so I understand the reasoning, but what we really, really needed from her was for her to be there and contribute just a little bit of extra DPS. That would have made a huge difference. Lai Ming did go for a shield talent, so that's going to limit the effectiveness of our poke against her. If we're going to kill her, we have to kill her. Okay, so they did just get the seeds. Yeah, we don't want any part of that. So I'm glad that they backed up, because that would have been so bad. Okay, we got to go in now just to try to peel for our team. Unfortunately, we got hooked, and at this point, we just got to run. We just got to run and hope for the best. Gonna poke there, and this is a pretty nasty situation. Yeah, the Garden Terror does a lot of damage. People underestimate how much damage it does. We are gonna go for strafe here, try to take out the enemy team. We were not successful. We did contribute a decent amount of XP there. If we go in now, we will die. So I just need to go back to base and heal up and then come back. Our team is they're just dying left and right. We have no coordination, unfortunately. And the enemy team has so much crowd control that they are just punishing us just a lot. We might be able to take out this Stitches here. Nope. Nope. We're just going to get chunked down. Yeah. So what needs to be happening here is we need to have our Nubarak using his abilities more effectively, because if he was actually contributing good crowd control at the right moments, we could really turn these fights around. But I don't think this player really knows how to use the character. Our Sonya is doing a pretty good job. And our Lai Ming is passable, but again, it's really Zagara not being there when we need her, and a Nubarak. I, of course, am not playing optimally. I'm picking some not great talents. I really wish I had taken that double vault charge, but what are you going to do? All the same, this match is still close. It could turn around. It's never over until it's over, as we saw in the Jaina video. Murky dies, which is basically a win right there. So we don't even have to get the victory here. We just, we've already won. The battle is already won. Okay, we are going to go all in here. We're going to go all in. Nazebo is down. We get stunned and killed. It's really up to the team now. Okay, Lai Ming is down. That's awesome. That is really good. If this Lai Ming can get away, or, oh, she turned on Murky, that's good. But can we take out this Tyrael? Yes, we are going to be able to do it. Nice job. Great turnaround, guys. So we do have to worry about this mercenary camp, but it's almost dead, so that's not going to be a problem. Let's capitalize and push. Your hope in getting a team wipe this late in the game is to be able to finish off the enemy core, but unfortunately they still have all their forts. What the heck just happened? How did a Nubarak die? Their team is gone. Yeah, he probably just went in on Murky. Murky, that's one of the reasons I hate him so much, is because he does so much damage. He's going to die there, but again, he's revived in like 3 seconds. We did make him waste his ult, which is something. Get seeds, group. Yeah, I kind of have to push this, because otherwise we're going to lose our core. So this is a very problematic situation. We're going to go down here, try to help out now that we've killed most of that wave off. I'm not feeling great about this situation. Oh. Okay, I had no follow-up from the team there. And, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's probably going to be GG right there, unfortunately, because they have a Garden Terror, and me and Sonya are out for the next 60 seconds. We really, 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 really needed that Zagar in that fight. I don't know where Anubarak was either. Where the heck is he? Okay, he's there now, but he wasn't present. So the problem here is that we're just not grouping up. We're not grouping up in these fights, and we're not really accomplishing anything as a team. So they're just kind of steamrolling us. Yeah. It's probably too little too late at this point, but you know, I have had matches that go to 30 minutes, and we're already at 24 minutes, so it's possible that we'll make something happen here, because they should have just pushed our core and killed us there, but they didn't. They're probably getting seeds up here, which frankly I think is a mistake on their part, because now we're all... Now, what is this guy doing? Dude, you're making me nervous. You're stressing me out. No, 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 no. We need to group. No, stop splitting. Stop splitting. I'm going to try to make something happen here. But, you know, once again, our team is just not coordinating at all. And they are just completely punishing us for it. So, yeah, this is probably going to be a loss, unfortunately, but, you know, that's okay. Sometimes you can learn quite a bit from losses in this game. So, as Valla, what could we have done different? Well, we could have taken the double charge on Vault, for sure, instead of Executioner. It might have been helpful to take Frost Shots. I don't know. I'm still not convinced it would have really made a difference in this match, because we had no... front line. I probably would have taken Rain of Vengeance in retrospect, because we just did not get any value out of this strafe at all. I think we secured maybe 2 kills with it. Nice job, Leeming. So, yeah. But really the problem is we just don't have a front line. We are not coordinating, and no matter how many times we asked, our team would not group up with us. So, you know, you can't really... you can't really make anything happen in a situation like that, you know, when people aren't listening or they're not paying attention, because it is a team game, and in this case, the other team was just better than ours, which is unfortunate, but, you know, sometimes that's just how things go. So let's take a look at the stats at the end. I'm sure ours was not great. I'm going to give it 2 because my connection was not great, and it got me killed in a couple instances. You know, all things considered, I'll take this. We assisted on 11 kills, secured 2 kills ourselves. Lai Ming, of course, secured most of them because she's Lai Ming. We did have the most hero damage, so the problem there was that the build worked. We were doing a lot of damage, but because their CC was so high, we had to disengage because we weren't getting any peel, and we weren't getting any lockdowns by Anubarak or Sonya. But overall, I think that's fine how we played this game. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your views. Appreciate your time. My fellow gamers, I will see you in the next video. Thanks.